Hi.
It's Ellie here, obviously.
And it's Danielle.
Today, the video that we're going to do is
a question and answer.
Yeah.
So a Q&A of kind of like moving from Dublin to Toronto, or just Ireland to Canada in general. We both moved here just a little under 2 months ago. What date did you come?
The 7th of August.
I came the 4th of August. So we have a few questions from everyone, and yeah, if we miss anything and you have any more questions, just leave a comment below and follow myself and Ellie's YouTube, subscribe to us, and lots more videos coming soon. So Amy Nolan says, what visa would I need if I wanted to move over, and would you recommend a move from Dublin to Toronto? So the visa thing, so I'll just start by saying I didn't need to get a visa because I was born in Canada, which makes me sound a little bit spoiled. But I was born in Canada, but I lived in Ireland my whole life, so I have 2 passports. So I think the question's kind of about, you know, visas, paperwork, kind of like initial move over, and people thinking about what Ellie will be the expert in that. And then for the lifestyle, money, kind of changing culture, I'll be more experienced in that. So for the visa, Ellie will
All
answer.
I know is there's a few different types of visas you can do. The one that me and Connor did, we did a 2-year working visa. So obviously we have to work, but I know there's ones that you can do. Like,
yeah, there's like
1 year you can do.
You can, if you wanted to just come for the summer, you can do that. That's kind of like a J1. But I mean, you can
do
get
college visas. You can come over here and go to college, but you're not allowed to work.
The most popular one would be the 2-year visa, because it's like, unlike Australia, you can get a 2-year one straight away.
You don't need to farm work.
Yeah, no, exactly. And like a lot of people that come here end up staying here. So once you get your visa, and if you do want to stay here, you then apply for permanent residency, PR, near the end of it. But that's a bit stressful, so we'll talk about that in a different one, because I don't know much about that. So would you recommend it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I obviously, if
You've experienced it more than I have.
Yeah, like I came back here to go to college in 2013 to 2015, and that was a good experience, but it was out in the suburbs, wasn't in the city. So this would be my first time living downtown, like in proper Toronto. So far so good. I would definitely recommend it.
Aoife, I want to move to Toronto in 2019. What advice would you give me now before I go? Like did it take long to get the visa? We got our visas in, did we apply for them in October maybe? And yeah, I think it was about October, and then we got them in like January or something. Like the process is absolutely shit. There's 2 ways you can do it. You can go to
USA.
Yeah, what are they called?
USA is like a travel, like an agency, but they charge more. They do charge you, but if you're kind of
do the work for you though, that's the only thing. So like you literally give them all your money, they'll do all the paperwork, everything for you. But we obviously wanted to save as much as we can, so we did it all ourselves on the Canadian, what's that website?
Embassy.
Yeah, the embassy website.
Yeah.
So we did all ourselves. It's painful, like it's and they need every single little detail, like
you need references, you need ID, Garda checks, all of that. I would say if you're clueless and if you want to just make sure you don't leave anything out, just pay to go to USA. Like if you know you're going 2 years down the line, you could definitely start getting the paperwork done the year before and pay for that. But you kind of moved within like less than a year of getting a visa, so that was very kind of like very quick.
Yeah, very quick. How did you start with packing? I'm moving over in a month and all I have is fluffy PJs.
Oh my god.
I wish I could buy fluffy PJs.
But first of all, it's absolutely sweating here at the minute. It's 30 degrees, so you won't be needing the fluffy PJs till around Christmas. Packing, I think you done the same as me. I got 2 big suitcases and just packed me life in it. So you're allowed 1 big carry-on, and then I paid extra for another one, but then a carry-on and a handbag as well. Aer Lingus, did you?
Yeah.
But I was overweight, but they didn't charge me, thank God. I don't know why. I just
Yeah,
got
when we
lucky.
went through as well, they were like, it's over, but it's grand. We'll just put a note on it that it's heavy.
Yeah, they put a big
Yeah.
red label, heavy on it.
That's nice of you.
So I would recommend to carry on, put as much shoes as you can in the little wheelie, because they're the heaviest. I literally brought about 12 pairs of shoes. I just can't part my shoes. And then the jackets, all the kind of like jackets and stuff, try to spread them between 2 suitcases so one's not way heavier. Like I loaded jeans and
I tried to vacuum pack my stuff.
yeah, it's hard though. I tried to vacuum.
You can't fold it when it's
You
vacuum
can't
packed, it's so
fold it.
hard.
It's just kind of like rashers,
Yeah.
like bent in a bleeding
Doesn't
thing.
work.
Now, packing, I would say only bring what, like if you haven't worn the clothes in the last 3 months, don't bring them thinking you're gonna wear them, because you're most likely not.
Don't.
Tops, t-shirts, make sure you have
Casual
loads of them.
clothes, yeah.
Casual clothes. Like I brought loads. Like I'm a tick. I knew I was coming out. I brought loads of kind of going out, crop tops, little skirts, all these things that
I thought I was coming over to live the life of somebody in.
think we're going to Ibiza.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I brought loads of stuff that I haven't even worn yet. And to be honest, the food here, once you start eating it, you feel bloated very quick.
You won't want to be wearing.
So you don't want, like
crop
half my crop tops, when I look at them I get angry. And the bikinis, I'm like, I haven't even worn one bikini, I brought 10. And I don't know, it's not really a place like Spain that you need summer stuff. You need casual stuff like soft cotton leggings,
Running around
jeans.
clothes.
Yeah, running around clothes, and then like a few nice things. Like I'd say about 5 night out stuffs, the rest I wouldn't even bother with them.
Aileen says, hey Ellie, I was wondering if it's very expensive in Toronto or manageable. I know nowhere is cheap, like, and also is easy to find jobs. I work in fashion. I'm wondered about moving over to get more opportunities. Thanks a million. Hope you're doing really well and moving over. Expensive.
Yes, it is expensive. It's like little things you don't think about is expensive, like taxes.
See that word, tax? I can't. It stresses me out.
There's tax on everything.
Everything. A bottle of
Everything.
water has tax on it.
Like in Ireland, tax is included in, which I think we get away with, because if you order a curry and it's €10, it's a tenner now, unless
Yeah.
you want to give the driver €2 or something. Like here, if like you go into H&M, you think right, grand, it's gonna be about $100. It ends up being like 150
No.
because there's 13% tax on everything. So if you're in a restaurant and your meal is $30, there's going to be tax on that, which bring up to about $36 plus tip, because they love
Have
to
to tip, yeah.
You have to tip, so everything is that bit more expensive. Like if you're coming with savings in euro, it's going to be nearly double. That's probably
Yeah.
a good thing. So if you have, say, €4,000, it's going to be near around 7,000. So it's whatever you're saving there will nearly double, which is good.
Like it's more expensive, but I think
The wages are higher.
Yeah.
Like the minimum wage at the moment is $11.40, and it's going up to 14 in the
the
new
rate
year.
of living is higher, so it like
Yeah.
balances it all out.
Like the cost of living is high, but the wages,
Fair.
like jobs pay well. Like you wouldn't get a job paying you less than a tenner. Do you know what I mean? I think the key thing over here is networking, and that
Getting to
word.
know people, yeah.
That word is very scary, but it's basically like you just have to talk to people.
Like I'd be terrified of that. I wouldn't talk. That Connor said to me as well. He was like, you need to like.
You just be surprised who you meet, or like
It's
you could
who
be,
you know, not what you know.
exactly.
Hi Ellie, I'm looking to move to Toronto with my boyfriend. I'm Canadian, but did for himself. Did you have to get a job sorted over there to get your visa, and was it hard getting your visa? No, I know some visas you have to have a job before you go over, but we didn't. We literally
You don't need it.
Yeah,
I
we
think-
just had to have a certain amount of money.
Yeah, once you have enough money to basically support yourself, that you know you're not going to move over here and go bankrupt.
On the
and,
dole.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If there even is, I actually don't know if there's a dole. Probably not. Everyone has about 3 jobs here. It's
Yeah.
weird. No, you don't need to have a job set up, and if you come with enough money to kind of get your place sorted to survive for say 4 to 6 weeks, you get a job. I literally applied for jobs yesterday and I have an interview tomorrow.
Yeah.
You get a
There's
job
loads of jobs here.
in a week here. Like it's jobs, there's loads. You just need to kind of have enough money. What were you like with money when you came? Like do you feel like
Just living like a peasant.
do you feel like you need to save more than you think, or
Like having it there, we saved a lot. That's all I'm saying, is we saved a lot. But there's still so much of it that we haven't touched. but I like knowing it's there
It's a safety basket.
Yeah, I like knowing it's there that if we ever did need it, if we ever moved home, I know that money is there, obviously, because if we move home, we're not going to work straight away. We're moving into our own apartment, so like a lot of that money will go into that. But like I met a girl last week, she came into England and she was like, I have $2,000. I moved over with $2,000.
Euro or dollars?
Euro.
See, some people just can wing it. If I came over with...
Like I was spending hundreds a day. Like
now, see, I came over with barely Anne because I came and I stayed with family straight away, but like it was me dad, so I didn't really have to like pay Anne. But it was only when I started to... Actually, I done it all wrong. I decided a week... I was coming for a month holiday. I decided a week before that I'm staying here, so I didn't have savings to live. I had savings for a holiday. Yeah. How am I surviving? But don't do it like me. That's the worst thing ever. I'm stressed half the time, but I'm just saying it's fine. I'll get a good job.
No, but the more, like, obviously, it's in any case. If you were moving anywhere, the more money you have, obviously.
Yeah. Because if you decided that, like, because all the places you were looking at, you didn't know the price range up there.
Oh my God, we came over with the intentions of renting a place downtown for $1,400 a month. Like,
but there is people that do that. You just need to get lucky.
In the place the size of a shoebox.
I think you just need to get lucky with. I don't know, it's weird. Like if someone's so blend, I haven't got a clue what I'm talking about when it comes to places.
See, I'm a freak. I wouldn't live with anyone. The first place we looked at was a basement, and Connor wanted to take it straight away.
I don't like basements. It's very claustrophobic, especially when you're paying big money. And imagine us doing a YouTube video in the basement.
Hello. There was no light. Do you miss Ireland? Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Obviously, I miss it to an extent that I wouldn't. I don't want to up and leave and go home, but I do miss it.
And what do you miss?
You were saying it earlier. You feel like I just miss the comfort of home. And
I think she misses getting up out of bed, having our rasha sambo with our mammy, having our dog at her foot, jumping in the car, going to Liffey Valley.
I miss driving, literally. I miss driving.
It's weird, like people say to me, like, do you prefer Canada or Ireland? But I can't choose. Like, it's like crisps or chocolate.
Different.
They're different. One day I'm in the humour for chocolate, one day I'm in the humour for crisps. Like I can't say one. Like it depends on what you're looking for and you know what you want to achieve. If you just want a mad holiday, I wouldn't recommend coming here because it's not
a lifestyle. It's not a holiday.
It's a lifestyle, exactly, and like it's very kind of career driven. Like if you want to get a job and get good experience, like there's loads of that, but people don't really come here and get pissed every night. It's not really like that.
Would you recommend Canada as a place to emigrate to? Is there many Irish people there, and is it easier when you're with someone? Would you feel lonely by yourself? Feel lonely?
Would you recommend it to emigrate? Would you is there many Irish here? There's loads of Irish.
Oh, everywhere you go there's Irish. You know the accent straight away.
Loads of Irish. Like I'm actually not even joking. I'm meeting an Irish person every second day, or someone is related to an Irish person.
They all
say that. Every white person says I'm Irish. Would you feel lonely by yourself? You probably would. Like I have family here and I have friends from when I went to college, so I don't feel lonely, but coming here alone is very stressful because it's like you're lucky you have Connor because you have someone in the same boat as you that you can talk to about everything. I have family, but to come here completely alone,
I couldn't do that.
I wouldn't say it's like you can do it, but it's not like Australia where everyone's just travelling and going to Thailand and all, do you know what I mean? It's like, it's very work environment, and the people that you make friends with in work, they're probably from Canada, so they don't really need to make new friends as easy. Like, they'd probably go out for something to eat and a few drinks, but they're not going to be our best friend. So I would say it'd be hard coming along.
Jodie said, what is the shopping like in Toronto?
Shy. Big but shy. Like there's, oh my God.
Big if you want to come over and just dress yourself from head to toe in Gucci.
If you want to be designer or like Nike or Abercrombie, yeah, loads. But normal stuff,
casual clothes,
Topshop costs a bomb. Nowhere violent.
Like H&M
even the Zara is there. Like I love Zara, and Zara here is just like double the price in a home.
Forever 21.
And that's very tacky.
I just don't like it.
Yeah.
There's no pennies basically what we're trying to get.
And from my recent video, I used to love online shopping, but now that's how I feel about it. You get charged customs, shipping costs a bomb.
I might try one of those websites for the crack.
Yeah, I think you should. I think you should do a haul.
Yeah.
Do a video haul.
See what happens.
But she goes shopping, she spends about $500.
Like, it's crap.